July 25th, 2018. How's everybody doing? You were looking at Claire Bronfman as she leaves federal court on Tuesday, July 24th, 2018 in Brooklyn. Who the heck is Claire Bronfman? Well, she is Seagrams Heiress, Claire Bronfman. And she's walking out of federal court in Brooklyn because she's accused of using her family fortune to buy an entire island, the private plane to get there, and the feds are saying that she bankrolled a sex cult. I know it sounds a little wild, doesn't it? But I don't think that the feds would open up a case such as this if they did not have evidence to that effect. A lot of evidence, right? So, here's the story. On Tuesday, this woman, who is 39 years old, she's worth roughly $200 million, she was busted on racketeering charges for her role in running NXIVM alongside 3 other high-ranking members. These arrests are part of an ongoing federal investigation into the group's leader, Keith Rainier, and his right-hand woman, former Smallville star Allison Mack. Rainier and Mack are charged with sex trafficking and conspiracy around it for allegedly coercing women into joining this secretive, they're calling it a secretive master-slave society within NXIVM. It sounds like some sort of BDSM or something type cult, where slaves were forced to pleasure Rainier, have his initials permanently branded onto their skin, and perform free labor. They're saying she was in Brooklyn federal court on Tuesday looking gaunt and pleading, that's what it says, that she was looking gaunt and that she pleaded not guilty to these allegations that she conspired with Rainier to steal email passwords from his perceived enemies, it says, and racked up charges on the credit card of his dead ex-girlfriend, and laundered money to help a non-citizen fraudulently gain entry to the U.S. Wow. Goes on to say that Bronfman, all this is allegedly, but I guess they got some pretty good evidence again to this effect that she was part of an inner circle of loyalists who committed a broad range of serious crimes, from identity theft and obstruction of justice to sex trafficking, peddling sex. And this is a federal case, so it was all over the place probably. All of this was to promote and protect Rainier and NXIVM, stated U.S. Attorney Richard Donahue in a statement. Now, she faces up to 20 years behind bars if she's found guilty, which is a stunning change in circumstances for a woman who could have had anything in the world she wanted. And for here's some context. Bronfman, don't forget, this woman is the heiress to Seagrams, okay? She and her older sister Sarah are the daughters of the late Canadian billionaire Edgar Bronfman Sr. and a British barmaid turned socialite, 20 years his junior. She was his third of 4 wives, and they were the youngest of his 7 kids. backed by hefty trust funds. Party girl Sarah Bronfman spent her 20s flitting around the globe trying to find herself, while the more serious Claire pursued a career as an elite equestrian show jumper, like Anne Romney and her dressage. Well, I saw some pictures of Stormy Daniels, just doing a Bing search on her, the image search, and you may have seen my video called Peddlin' Stormy Daniels. I know, right? Anyways, I will show you these pictures now. They do indicate that, well, this one looks a lot like the one of Tony Podesta, right? Look at it. Okay, and then here she is in front of Tao. She was at a Tao event. Why is the Tao event significant? It is significant because the owner of Tao Construction, I know it is a oxymoron, right? However, the owner of that was the husband of the woman they found in the garbage chute in Huma Abedin and Anthony Weiner's building, remember, a couple of weeks ago? Well, her husband is the owner of that construction company. It's called Tao Construction. Oh boy, I know. That is a little hilarious to me. Anyways, I know you can't make this shit up, okay? So that's what I seen, and there you see it. So this is going to be kind of a 2 videos in one. So the heiress of Seagrams is not using all that money that we Americans have spent on our partying needs wisely, has she? Now, I know she's not in public office, but she ought not to be looking her nose down at anybody. All of us, most of us, I know, are not no weirdos like that. That is a small group who have the ability to be worldwide. So I'm glad that this ring is being busted up. This is the Me the People Perspectives. Rate this movie.